Okay, happy Friday. Few quick announcements before the weekend starts. This is my set right here. This is going to be coming out. It's a budget set. It's in the tuning stage right now. It's final tuning, getting close. This is the shell. It's a very nice one. It's going to have my logo on the cap. I'm going to review it. I'm going to get behind it completely because I'm working on it right now. It's my thing. I want it to be a S tier. Wouldn't that be dope? I'll put it where it belongs. I'm trying. So that's coming up. I need a name. Think of a name. I was thinking like Ku, the god of war for Hawaii. Or you think of something. Like what would be cool? That's one. Number two is the Thieaudio L2 is coming out in very quickly in about a week, a little over a week. It's a beryllium driver and a single balanced armature. It's going to be priced around $90. Everything that Thie's been releasing recently, tribrids and otherwise, have been tuned really well in a small variation with a little bit more treble on one, a little more bass on another, but none of them are nuts in any kind of a way. They're doing really good, so I'm looking forward to the Thieaudio L2. That'll be coming out in a week. The Prometheus will be coming out very much at about the same time, and this set, somebody was saying, or a few people said, it looks like the 01 with holes. This is left side of both sets right here. If you can see this, you can see that the Prometheus looks like a regular earphone and the 01 actually looks like the nozzle's coming out of the middle of it. I never noticed when I listened to this. I was fascinated by the 01 because I liked its tuning. I like it. And it took so much power. It was very different from the 03, where the 03 could seemingly drive from anything. This is fascinating when you look at it, the way that they set the driver in. BLON is trying to reach up into a higher tier. And instead of recycling and making again and again and again in the $30, $40 range, I actually support them doing this. BLON is fascinating because I had the 03 long time ago, graphed it, and then I had several versions, purple, all these things came through, and then I took out the latest one that I had and graphed it for my graph, the squiggle thing, and it's the exact same thing. So the variance between sets for brand that's released about 100,000 manufactured, pretty close to that sold, biggest seller in Chi-Fi history. That's a fact, actually. And the quality control for something that's been produced in so many has been pretty good. Maybe because it's so sturdy. So there's a lot of companies that didn't get past the QC sucks. They never really had that. Not really. And if they do, it's about what happens when you release tens of thousands of items. So BLON is creeping up in price. As long as they keep the quality control, it's up to you guys to decide if the tuning matches what you want. I like the Prometheus. I like what it's doing. I like the design. The creativity is insane. And the price seems right to me at about $65. So the L2 is going to be around $90, around there. Probably around 95, I think. This is going to be around 65, roughly around there. They'll both be coming out in about a week. My set's going to be coming out. It's going to be around $40, but that's not going to be coming out soon. That's going to take a little bit longer. But I need a name, and the logo is going to be mine. And the EJ07, I'm a huge fan of that. They're releasing a version that is listening to the people that were not pleased with the lack of upper treble. I never found it to be an issue with my library with hi-hats, male vocals, and I never found that like the B2 and some things where I thought I can tell that there's really nothing up there. This is using ASTs and I never had that problem. It's a relaxed listen, but being the good marketing, all companies have to do good with marketing, and what they're going to do, take the one item that people said, that's the problem, and fix it. And then there you go, try that. So the EJ07, so my set's coming a little bit later. The Thieaudio L2 with a beryllium driver and a BA. The Prometheus is coming out right around the same time as the L2, which is about 10 days and a week. EJ07 Pro, it might be called. I'm not really sure what the naming scheme is, but that's going to be something that'll be appealing to a lot of people because it's otherwise a fantastic set. I like it as it is, but I can see what they're doing as an improvement. The EJ09 went overboard, I think, a little bit with the treble, and I think this is going to be a kind of split the middle between the 07 and the 09, which would be the sweet spot for a lot of people and very, very competitive in its price range. So there's actually a couple other sets that I can't actually mention yet. There's a lot going on, though. So that's it. You guys have a good weekend. If you can think of a name for my set, if it's got swear words, the filters will catch it. It's not because I'm blocking you. But seriously, like a good, can't be too long, something short, something cool. Let me know. This is you guys with your input. Have you ever named a set? Have you ever helped name a set? Maybe they got campaigns like that on Twitter and stuff, but I've never partaken in that. But I'm asking you, think of a name. What's a name? It might be the one that you pick. And I'm out. You guys have a great weekend.
Coming from Queens. Coming.